Hey, what's up, big group? Can I just do a little venting session, venting and discussion, just to share with you guys a little bit, share with you what's in my head and what's in my heart. So come on into the room and let's have a heart to heart talk about some things that's on Boomy Moore's mind. So I am really excited about where I am in life. And I have a lot of the answers that you are seeking. I just really do. I got to say that with all confidence. That's why my coaching business is exploding. That's why, um, like, literally, yeah, those of you all who read the keys to everything, we talked about ask for things and they just show up. Oh my God. Like life can be magical. You can literally ask for something and it show up like that. But you've got to learn about belief, energy, frequency, and things on that plane. But anyway, let's get to something lore life. Those of you who are on who are in the US, do me a favor, type your name in the comments so I can see who's watching. And if you're watching on replay, just type replay. So Felicia and I were talking today, and the South Africa teams, they have chat groups on WhatsApp, right? And those groups are highly active, bustling, full of energy, nonstop phone dinging all day long because they just testimony, sharing, edifying, inspiring, welcoming. I mean, it's just like going all day, right? And I was telling Felicia and I was just talking about how that's like shows the energy. That shows when people are in the spirit of their business, when it's on their mind, and when they do something, they want to tell it. When they have plans to do something, they're going to tell it. And so we were just saying how there's such a difference between the energy of the US team, and I'm from the US, so I we just call it like I see it, from between the US team and the South Africa team. And we just love their energy. And working in South Africa, working with the people from South Africa, um, Felicia was even like, yeah, I mean, there really is a difference. She said, I don't know exactly what it is. If it's US is spoiled, maybe because I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe because we have like these governmental cushions where even if people don't have a lot of money, it's not really all that bad. They still have some sort of lifestyle. So they're not like South Africa and the African continent. They're like driven. They're like, go get it. I've made this decision every day. I'm out there hustling. Every day I'm hustling, right? And so it's not like and I'm not saying everybody got it going on in Africa. Everybody is a hustler. But I'm just saying, what's up, y'all? Thanks for joining. That honestly, I have to call it like I see it. When you look at the US and when you look at South Africa, even from the CEO's mouth himself, through I'm not just my team, through the whole, when you compare the two countries, South Africa is duplicating far more than the US. Now, the US may have more sales, right? They may have more in total volume, but South Africa, as far as growth, people coming into the business, they kicking butt, right? And so we love the energy. I mean, if I showed you my WhatsApp now, all the groups that I'm in, the groups of the leaders there, it's just like ding, 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 just like post after post. And it's funny because I was telling Felicia that when we were having our every weekly Sunday calls, and I would always talk about the importance of engaging in the group and posting and sharing your wins and telling how much money that you made per day and all of that, right? Sometimes people caught on in the US, but they didn't really keep it going. So I don't have time to babysit. And I don't have time. I mean, I've been doing businesses, network marketing for a long time. Now I've grown myself to the point where I don't have to be hustling every day. I've got a solid income, whether I show up or not. And I still show up every day, but that's what network marketing is about. It's not about working yourself for years and years till death do you part. It's about building something, putting something in place so that one day you can get out. You get in to build so that you can get out and still have money coming in, right? So I'm more in that position now. I don't have to work as hard as I did in the beginning when I was getting things set up. But you got to understand, especially U.S. team and but everybody, that you've got to enter into the spirit of your business every day. I can think of people in South Africa, and when I say South Africa, let me just say Africa because we got Botswana and Zimbabwe and other countries there where you guys are just flat blowing it out the water. And I'm so proud of you. But like on Sunday nights, I would teach the team the importance of having an active group, right? After a while, I'm like, okay, they're just not getting it. So I don't have to keep on like saying the same things and people not getting it. So I'm not going to say anything. Let me go over here where the energy is. Meanwhile, I'm still making money, whether who does what or not, right? So, but I wanted you all to know, like, this is me. If I joined a business, right? I remember what 5 years ago or something, I joined a business. If I joined a business, I'm going to enter into the spirit of the business. I'm going to take a leadership role. I'm going to start posting in the groups. I'm going to create the energy. I'm going to have events that I'm going to put on. I may do calls for my team and at least do team trainings. I mean, you enter into the spirit of the business. You make contact with the leader. It's so funny because for the life of me, and this is just me, like there are some people, and I'm talking USA team, that like you say you want it bad, but you're not like, why aren't you calling me? Not calling me just to talk. Like if it were me, I'd be like, okay, Mr. Leader, man, I want to leave my job and I'm excited and this is how many people I talked to today, and here are the people I'm thinking of reaching out to, and I'm going to call you this evening with 3 people. Can you share the business? Can you share the excitement? Can you share your story? Oh, can you tell some testimonies? Like, what are y'all doing? Oh, like it's not but for so many times a leader me can tell you. Oh my God, how many times have I taught invite, expose, and get help closing? How many times have I said if you're doing a drink to shrink, you go into the group, you watch those videos, and it's all about you joining groups, you having a group, creating the energy of your group in your group, building your prospecting group, creating that energy and selling to the people in your group. I mean, how many times have I said that is network marketing is about finding people to talk to, talking to the people that you find and collecting a decision. But some of you all, you just don't have the internal fortitude to wake up every day and just go after this thing. Like nobody has ever since before 2016 when I joined this business, no sponsor has ever, no upline has ever had to call me to encourage me, not one time. Why? Because my dreams wake me up. I'm self-driven and self-motivated. Like this right here where I'm living, this is a big hefty mortgage. I got to pay that myself. I got to pay for my BMW X7 and my Jaguar. I got to pay for kids when they ask for help. Thank God they don't ask as much as they used to. But for bills, expenses, and insurance and investments into businesses, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, like, and a lot of you tell me there's things that you want that you don't have. There are things that you have that you need to pay for. There's debt that you need to get out of, but you're not acting like it. You're not moving like it. I really don't get it. I mean, like, wake up early, go to sleep late. Here's my mantra. Like, when I was really, when I'm in it to win it, I'm waking up early because my dreams wake me up. I'm fired up because I'm creating something. I'm building something. I'm going to bed late because I'm calling people. I'm strategizing. I'm making connections. I'm brainstorming, expanding my list, making videos, whatever. All during the day, what would I be doing? I'd be connecting with people, thinking like, oh, who else can I talk to? Who else can I share this with? How can I get out there? How can I get more leads? Like, what are you? I really don't get it. When I say I don't get it, for the people who are saying that they really want a change and they want this business, but yet you're not working the business. But however, I really do get it, because if you were in my coaching program, we'd be uncovering, and I know the exact reason why there's a gap between what you say you want and your actual behavior. And I know where that gap comes from. And you really got to work on closing the gap. You really do. But anyway, so look, this Sunday is the first Sunday of the month. And that's the Sunday that we have the opening of the month call for our team, right? I'm going to call like 10 people today. I want at least 50 people on this call coming up on Sunday, because I want those who are going to really recommit to their businesses. Because after all this time, my enthusiasm has not waned, where other people's has let their frustrations get to them. Any business, every business is going to be frustrating at times. That's business, y'all. Grow up as business, right? But there's so many people in network marketing who just haven't found the success because, number one, they're not really doing business, but then they're going from company to company and they can never get their flag planted. They're always starting over. I don't got time. I don't get the energy. No, the grass always looks greener on the other side. It's still the same grass you got to mow. Every owner does things you don't like. Every company has issues that you may not agree with and goes through things. So you just need to, if your company has great products and they pay you on time, stick it out, right? If I were you, I would be with Laura Life on auto ship for the rest of my life, right? Even if you end up doing some other businesses, you stick and stay to get your pay and get the products, because the products are great and they're at a great price point, and just keep getting your check. So, but I'm really excited about where this company is going. We've got Ghana that we haven't explored or exploded. We've got Nigeria, who's been knocking on our door since 2015, December 2015. They've been knocking on our door wanting to take part in what we have. Finally, we're going to be able to do something with Nigeria. Do you know how much opportunity that is? But yet, and still, every place where we are, even US people, in your own backyard, hardly nobody knows about Laura Life. You mentioned Mary Kay. Everybody's heard of Mary Kay, and people are still signing up and making money. You mentioned Laura Life. What are they going to say? What's that? So, literally, you can be the person who brings Laura Life to your city or your town. You can be the top income earner in Laura Life in your city. And it's not even, don't give me the excuse of, oh, I should have wished I had joined back in the day. Why? No, that doesn't even matter. Tanisha came in here just 2 years ago, became the top income earner, past me, past Shelly, past everybody. So it's not about when you join, it's about who you are when you join, or who, at least who you become. We all should be becoming more. But opportunity abounds, guys. Opportunity abounds. I don't care how you do it. You can look at your 2x2, each person getting two, one left and one on the right, get that duplicating and get rich that way. You can do your team focus on the power of one. Everybody just recruiting one a month, and you stay committed to that and get that done by the end of the year. And there'll be into 12 months, and you'll have 4,000 people on your team, right? So there's so many ways you can do four, who gets four, and everybody keep duplicating that and ride that to $40,000 a month. So I think like you really gotta figure out what it is that you want. People call me, oh Boomy, I want to get with you. I want to make videos. Okay, I'm here, I'm available. Like, when are you gonna call? When are you gonna make them? Oh Boomy, I really want to do. Okay, I'm here. Like, I am here every day for you to call me every day. But when you call, we need to be productive. The best call is to call me with a prospect. That's the very best call. The best call is to call me with a prospect so I can light a fire under them. So I can help them to get uncomfortable in their comfortability of thinking they're okay and realizing they need a plan B or C, some residual income, and why this $4 trillion wellness industry, why they want to get a piece of that, and why Lower Life is an awesome opportunity for that without giving up anything that they're currently doing, building a great another stream of income while getting healthier and feeling better and looking younger at the same time. Like, why wouldn't you be putting people on the phone with me for that? Okay. But maybe you don't want to put people on the phone. You don't want to do three ways. Maybe you just want to do just the online thing. Okay. Well, are you doing it? I mean, like, nothing has changed. When we gave you the online training, those 7 videos, it was all about finding people out there on Facebook in groups that you join, meeting these people and bringing them back in here to your community, which is your prospecting group. So you're building your group every day. So you're joining groups every day. You're adding new friends every day. You're bringing people back to your group every day. And you're running specials and you're giving value and you're sharing videos and you're sharing testimonies and you're giving tips and you're giving recipes, creating a community so that those people who you've brought in see value in the group and they buy from you. That idea is phenomenal. It works as well. So anything will work. Everything works if you really work it and if you stay consistent and persistent in it. Some people aren't really working it. They're not giving it enough time. They're not truly treating their business like a business. Like, you just signed up and you just like, I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to see what happens is not a successful plan. Okay. It's just not. You've got to be a for real about it business person. You got to have a business mindset. You got to have some type of strategy, some type of consistent activity. There's a way that you present yourself to the world that you want people to see you, whether it's on videos, whether it's on posts, however you do it in pictures. There's a way that you present yourself in your business so that people say, I believe you. I want what you have. I want some of what you have. Maybe I want some of, maybe it's the product. Maybe, oh, I love your energy. Oh, I love the way that you're losing weight. Oh, I love the way that you always talk about wellness and you're so authentic with it. I don't know, but you got to figure out how you are presenting yourself. And then you have to not be afraid to ask. To GET, you must ASK, right? To get, you got to ask. You got to ask for it. You got to ask a person to take a look at your $100 a day video. You got to ask a person to join your group. You got to ask a person to, if they want to take a look at an income opportunity that has the power to absolutely transform their life. You've got to ask a person if they keep themselves open to winning business opportunities. So you've got to ask, right? You're sorting and sifting to find those for whom there's the right thing for them to be doing. And if a person says, no, great, let them go. But you're sorting and sifting. And then you're just putting them in front of the information, having them take a look. Video, group, testimonies, whatever. Get them on the phone with somebody other than yourself. We got plenty of people who have weight loss testimonies, health testimonies. We've got car bonus testimonies. We've got all kinds of income testimonies. So, I live in a household where my mother still, for the fun of it, does businesses where she signs people up. And other people always call because they know my mother's been in networking, and so they call her to tell her about different businesses. And I'm thinking, is my team doing that? Like, people call my house every day with the newest, latest, greatest, not as great as Laura Life opportunity where people were losing all kinds of money, like the cycler programs, 2x2s, cryptocurrency businesses that'll go away eventually, those types of things, right? And it's not even like we've got real legit products that, like, health, like what's more important than your health, right? What's more important than helping you with open up your arteries for increased blood flow? Like, it doesn't get any better than that. Like, help people to actually lose weight. I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I'm smaller than I've ever been from drinking this coffee every day, right? And like, our products absolutely work. And we've got these amazing products that work. And I don't know what's happening in South Africa, but the US, I know y'all not making calls to people on a regular like you should. But in my house, like, the phone rings and it's people who are like, "Oh, you heard about this thing called something? Girl, you need to do this. Yeah, you put $50 and two people and something." And I'm just shaking my head because that program, I know how those things work. 9 months is going to be gone, right? And people calling around, fired up, signing up boatloads of people. And when that goes away, what do? They find the next thing and sign people up in that, and the next thing and sign people up in that. But people like you who have a legitimate business with a beautiful website, with products that absolutely work, testimonies for days, video testimonies for days, real legit solid product and company, and you scared to pick up the phone and call people with excitement and enthusiasm, tell them about it, and you haven't recruited people. And if I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people who this applies to. You haven't recruited anybody in a year, in 6 months. Like, what are you doing? Now, if that's not your intention, it's okay, because there's a lot of people whose intention is just to hang around. There's a lot of people whose intention is just to sell the product, right? So you don't need to build a team. For those people who say, "I want long-term residual income, I want the leverage, I want freedom, I want big money and time freedom," can you act like it? If you want can you fool me? Can you act like it? Like, act like you want big money and time freedom, because right now you're not acting like it. You acting like you rich, like you don't got to do nothing, like you set, right? Like you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. That's what most of you are really acting like. So I would suggest, if I've been saying for years, why not have a conversation with yourself about yourself? Figure out, like, what are you doing? Figure out what it is that you want, right? Figure out if you've lost your fire and enthusiasm. Go look at the people who are on fire. Like, there's a reason they're on fire, because they're out there. They're getting hand-to-hand money every day. They're going after the $100 every day. They're hitting the $100 every day. They're hitting the car bonus. They're getting the money from the 2x2 every week. They're excited to wake up on Wednesday and see what their check is going to be, because they're actually getting checks, like big money. Like, are you, like, why not? If Joe can do it, you can do it. If Susie can do it, you can do it. And Miranda can do it, you can do it, right? If Donna can do it, you can do it. But you got to think like Donna thinks. That's a whole different story. That's a personal development story, which I'll end with that. I know that everyone's issue, if you're stuck, if you are signing up in businesses and never seeing any type of substantial gains, if you're just getting little gradual incremental wins, maybe sometimes, but never ever, you've never taken a quantum leap, you're still the same place that you were 5 years ago. If just like you haven't been able to get your business up off the ground and going, I know what the problem is, absolutely, and I can help you to fix it. But that's the whole, to do all of that work. That's my coaching program. That's the 6-month coaching program with Bob Proctor. So, who has been my mentor from afar for years, but now is my mentor up close. Um, and through the Thinking into Results program, I help people to make that radical personal transformation. And when I'm in that flow, I am in my element because I look at my life and I see where I was and I see where I am now and I see how I manifest. I'm a miracle manifester. Just I'm telling you, I'm on that frequency. It's so awesome. Like literally, I like so much of my life is like I'm living my dream. Like, wow, this is exactly what I imagined. And all of these components are like here happening. Like you should live that life. It feels so good in yourselves. It's like you can live life where it feels so good, where it feels like you're having an orgasm and all the cells of your being. You just sit there and it's like, oh my God, like this is so good. Like, because this life is just like that good. Okay, because everything you want is showing up. Everything you wanting is coming that you want is turning into physical, is crystallizing. You're having all these realizations in so many different areas. Most people's problem is they don't even know what they want. If they kind of know what they want, they don't really believe that they can get it. So, but anyway, I know the deal. And I like teaching people the deal, the real deal. Our time here is limited, guys. It's short. How if you're 40, let's say you got 60 years left. If you're 50, let's say you got 50 years left. If you're 60, I mean, I'm not putting a time limit on you. I'm just saying, we just like make it great. Like finish strong. Like, oh, like looks like, all right. I'm like, dang, okay, I'm finally figuring this thing out at 50. Let me get in 50 more real good years where every day is life on my by design on my own terms. Like you can live like that. But typically takes somebody coming alongside of you. Eat, come on in, baby. Unlock the door. It takes somebody coming alongside of you. Come on. To really help you. And come on. I got my granddaughter for 3 weeks. Her mother is 8 months pregnant. My daughter's Kiara. She's due not June, January the 16th. So she was like, Mommy, I need a break. So she came up for Thanksgiving. We had a great family time at the Gaylord. And then she left. And I took Camilla here for a couple of weeks. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So, yeah. So if you're still watching this video, particularly if you're from the United States and you're like, okay, I got a great business. I need to really get with this thing. Like, call me. And then some people that get on this, like, they'll call for a couple of weeks and they stop. There's no such thing as time management. You got to manage yourself in time. You don't manage time, you manage your activities. So you got to manage what you're doing. So that's something that I think a lot of people fall off with, like doing the right things and giving it enough time. But you got to understand in doing the right things. Like, I don't know. You just got to, like, if you believe, I think maybe if your belief level was higher, if you really believe you could make $50,000 extra income, right? In addition to what you already make. You gotta go potty?
No.
If you really believed it and believed it would happen, that you would be up like working towards it. Like you would get up in the morning, you would do your meditation, go get your Laura Fit coffee to get your, mind going, get your motivation going. Sit down, open up your planner because you wrote out last night what it was you're going to do today. Make your first post, make some connections, do some follow ups, take some pictures.
God is the Frida. God is the Mina.
Take some pictures, make some posts, do some testimonials, get with some team members, check on them and their goals and see how they're doing. Shh. Be quiet. Call some people and pique their interest and see if they're open to taking a look at the winning opportunities. See if they're open to trying out your product because you're calling them with excitement and enthusiasm. I'm almost finished. You're calling with excitement and enthusiasm, and you just want to let them know about this new awesome product or what's going on with this business in a box. Hey, have you heard? Hey, have I told you? Did you hear about? I mean, when you can get the energy, did I tell you? Did you hear about? Did you know? Have you seen? Have you heard? You know what everybody's doing. Like when you call people in that energy, like it connects with the person on the other line, and they are more attentive. Oh, what is it? What's this product do? I mean, you could call people about. Excuse me, I'm making a video, and you need to keep your inside voice quiet, okay? How about you get back down, and I'll be finished in a couple of minutes, okay? So you can take any product that we have with the right enthusiasm and voice tonality and testimony. You can sell that thing. You can get people who say, okay, I'll become your customer. Sure, I'll try that. People who weren't going to buy, when you ask them, look, can you help me out, girl? I'm in this contest. I got these goals. I've got to do XYZ thing by the end of the month. I'm going to finish out the year strong. Can you help a sister out? People will say, yeah. Have you ever thought about giving healthy products for Christmas? We got this special. We got this package. I mean, there's so many ways you can do it. And it's really simple until you make it difficult. So now I've been talking for 31 minutes and I'm going to end. So if you're seeing this video and there's anything in it that has struck you, if you're like, okay, I need to come closer to the fire. All right, restart again. I really want to build. Okay, I need to start building. I need to connect with you, Boomy, each day. I need to make my prospect list. Hello, who you're going to talk to. I need to build my list. I need to make a list of people who I'm going to share the product with. I mean, there's no shortage of people out here to talk to, you guys. It really isn't. You want Grandma to stop talking now? Yeah? Okay. Say bye to all the people watching.
Bye, people.
Bye, all the people. All right, guys. I love you all. I really care and want to see you massively successful. I know what's happening in my life and it feels so good. And I want it to happen for everybody else. Wave, Camilla. Say bye. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, if you need to call me, whether it's on WhatsApp or my regular phone, 980-888-2000. Say 980 888 2000.
2000.
All right. See you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.